with another board of ply I had left over from something in the past, 16mm ply this time. Just going to make 4 nuke boxes. So just got an 8x25mm hole on the bottom. So it'll be 5 frame nuke boxes. I've got 2 that I'm going to put a solid board on the bottom and fix it to it with nails and glue. The other 2 I'm going to leave the bottoms off and maybe put like a clasp fixing on the side, so I can stack these then and use them as bait hives. So we'll have around about the 40 litre space, and then I can always overwinter in one of these nukes then, perhaps with two boxes on top of each other. It gives me the versatility then to be able to use them for more than just standard nuke boxes. So I've cut all the bits. So we've got the front and rear rails, the sideboards and the floors. The only thing I've not done yet are the roofs, because I'm currently using the sheet of ply that I want to cut for the roofs as my workbench. I managed to free up a few clamps, so what I've done now, just an extra precaution really, just to get that glue to bond properly. I've got 4 long sash clamps, so I've gone end to end on them, and then I've just gone all the way down with the 8 clamps, just gripping the sides together, let the glue go off. So that's the 4 of them all done. So the end 2 are the ones with the screw off floors, or the detachable floors, so then they'll just stack up on top and I'll make roofs. I will make 4 roofs, just so I've got them around, so if I do want to use them as 4 separate nukes, or I need to use them as 4 separate nukes, I always can. Just covering the roofs for the nuke boxes now. So we've got some 4 or 5mm plastic sheet we've got knocking around, laying over from something in the past. So what I've done, I've cut this 200mm bigger than the actual box. So I'm going to centre it so there's 100mm overlap all the way around. For now I'm just going to bend the 2 sides down when it's fixed on. I've left the front and rear overhang for 2 reasons. I can either leave it as an overhang to stop a bit of weather onto the box, or if I do want to do it in the future, I can bend the fronts down as well, along with the rears. So I've marked out and drilled some pilot holes in the sheet, so I'm just going to fix that to the top of the box, and we'll just run around with the heat gun and then bend the sides down. I would recommend PPE for this, whatever you think you need. I'm going to do it without it, but it's entirely your choice what you prefer to do. These fixes are going straight the way through into the actual front and rear boards of the box, just to get a good fixing, and they hold quite well. There's got a 20mm ply board to fix into, sorry, pine board. The other holes you can see drilled in here were just in the plastic from previous use. Not going to cause a problem, so I've just left them in there on the sides. Again, it's still quite warm. Sometimes just put a piece of wood on there, keep a nice heavy on it until it cools off. So that's the roof covering. You can see it's a bit longer, so what I can do, I can cut along, fold the edges in and fold the front and rear down if I want to. For now I'm going to see how they go like this, because if I ever do want to do the ends, it's quite easy to do. What I have done on one of the coverings for the nuke boxes now is fold the corners. So you can try it with one of the boxes. It's not the neatest looking, but it will stop the rain getting on the ends. So all I've done, I've cut along, just left the round in the overhang, just cut along on both sides. So I'm going to fold these flaps in, and then fold this one down, and then fix it with some screws. So we're going to go with that. It is a little bit more tricky than just doing the roof. So gloves just to try and mould that edge in a little bit tidier. And I'm going to try and remove this screw and try and get it to go through all the way back to the same hole. So that's the adaptation on the roof cover. So it gives it a bit of a better protection, I think, on the end, certainly. That's that.